We're doing team. Give me a moment. How are we doing, team? Nice gloomy Tuesday as it is. Wear my gi, just trying to be a little bit warm. I'm gonna warm up the same old way that I normally do. I'm gonna do some extra core work stuff. Feel a little bit lazy. I want to get some extra core work in. Then I'm gonna turn that camera to this side towards the post over there, get some work in over there. Like I said, there's gonna be some overlap. I've got a lot of good material just by having that padded wall. All right, so I'm just gonna start with my 10 side kicks and 4 kicks like I always do. Alternating those arms up to the right. My shoulder blades. I can do this with my palms facing forward. And alternating left over right. Always breathing. Go back on my heels, on my toes. Just a little balance drill. Head tends to go, body tends to go. It's kind of a universal rule to sweep your opponent. Makes no sense to try to sweep them to the right when their head is all the way over to the left. There go, feet planted. There go, torso twist. Big circles out your head and neck, chin, chest, ear, shoulder, forward, backward, back to side. That feels pretty good today. We go big breath in. Twist the hips forward. Exhale out. Do the same thing. Big breath in. On this exhale, let's go and touch our toes. A couple of big deep breaths while you're down there. Walk out some hands and my feet. Press the tops of those feet down to the ground. Hip angles low. Butt up in the air. Shouldn't feel like much of a strain because I'm breathing. Into that nose. Exhale into the mouth. On that exhale, push yourself down. Couple deep breaths. Exhale. All right, I'm just going to set the timer to as a frame of reference for all the little exercises we're going to do. Once again, we're going to be focusing on core. All right, first one is going to be good old cat and cow. In. Exhale out. Only for about 30 seconds. I'll get the pointer going. Exhale, pointer dog. Want to get this core workout going. Hopefully you have some mats if you want to follow along. You want to follow along, it's mostly just to keep myself nice and strong. First thing I'm going to do is bicycles for that whole minute. Just concentrate on our breathing. And second, we come back. Look at me. Halfway through. Quick little rest. I switch to scissor kicks. It's going to be hands under the butt, straight legs. For that whole minute. Get a little more time on that. About halfway through. And more seconds. All right, let's just go and do the in the middle, the deep breath version that whole time, a little in between sets for some leg lifts. Just to change it up. Take breath in, exhale out. Working more on the upper core, upper abs. Just doing lower, just trying to divert that blood flow a little bit. I haven't had my abs sore in a while, so hopefully I can do that for myself. Halfway through. A big breath in, exhale for the nose. Back a little bit. Working out the gi. Let's get that set of leg lifts in. Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1. Leg lifts for a whole minute. Halfway through. Awesome. Let's do a couple of different ones. I'm gonna do some obliques. Just the sides as much as we can. I think I did this yesterday with Chuck. I'm gonna go leg like so, arm to the side. That's like that. Full minute. Halfway through. Switching to the other side with a little bit of rest. Hurting him a little bit, not so bad. About 10-second rest and indulge that a bit. There you go. More than halfway through. All right, done with that. Let's do maybe one or two more. So I'm going to be on my butt, balance my weight, and I'm going to be moving my arms side to side on this. Keep that layered up, waiting for this time to go. If you have some sort of weight that you want to use, all the power to you. Halfway here. All right, let's do a plank for a whole minute. Just to be OCD, I might add an extra working just to make 10 full minutes of this. All right, good old plank. Almost done. one last one. I'm gonna go on the wall. Let's get a stretch out of this as well. I'm gonna go center, left, left, or left, center, center, or left, center, right. Depending on what you want to do. Stop. Stop. Last one. Almost done. Okay, quick stretch. All right. Just gonna get some quick series of stretches before I'm more than likely gonna be moving the whole rest of the class. I like to go one leg out, one leg in, using the timer kind of as a frame of reference here. 20 seconds for each stretch. Not necessarily starting on that peak. Go ahead and switch legs. Go both legs forward on this. Just looking over at the timer. We're not using too much time. Open up on that. Fly. Don't necessarily have to do what you want to do with my arms. Spacing out. Legs up to the hip area. All right, time to back one more. Sorry about this. Need to do it for you just a second. That makes some camera adjustments. Sorry if there's noise. The mic. Let's see what's going on here. This should be fine. Right there. Good. Not bad. Maybe back a little bit. There. Me talking to myself. Let's next door. A second. All right, team, here we are on the post again. So I'm gonna be able to do some stand-up motions. I'm gonna go ahead and explain a couple of them before I do some of them. I know I've talked about this before. I only have so many stand-up moves that I like to do. It's good to kind of have a couple different entries for some singles. Sacrifice throws are a good thing. Knowing how to counter some singles are really good. These are just some basic motions that are gonna help. So I'm gonna do a standing duck under, okay? Or it might be a standing sit out, but it's kind of more of a duck under, as well as just kind of a basic single leg setup on this. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer just as a frame of reference. Let's just go easy first. So I'm going to go left knee down. I'll go right hand on the wall, signifying that I'll be grabbing the right collar. And I'm just going to drop down and drive my shoulder in. And I have to go side to side on this. If I want, drop down, bring my shoulder in. Okay, think about I'm trying to grab the leg, right? And eventually I'll probably be doubling up on that. Go here, right hand on the collar, left hand on the collar, shoulder. Just super simple, just a good basic kind of shoulder tackle. Boom, always leg up, never down on both knees. About halfway through this, right hand, grab, left hand, opposite. Prefer to hit my singles with my head on the inside. It's a safer endeavor here. If you go with your head on the outside, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have some problems on that. So there's time on that. So let's do the standing duck under on this. So I'm going to go here, or the standing sit out, however you kind of want to think about it. I'll go both hands here, and I'm going to have a neutral stance on it. I'm going to drop down to one knee and lift my arm up. Okay, I still have my connection. I'm going to pivot one knee to the other. Maybe you've seen me do that motion before solely. Now I put that same single leg position. I'm just going to practice one side on this because I tend to be better on one side of this. One, two, one, two, show well knee pads. One, two. That is a burden on the knees. So you see those wrestlers, they wear those knee braces for good reason too. And shoes too. Well, actually, almost done. This is good repetition though. I don't mind. This is actually what I'll do on my own time. If I'm here. Nice. So last one, I don't tend to like to hit double legs too much, but I like to hit it with my left leg forward to kind of mess people up. Your stance is going to tell you a lot. But right now I'm going to go left leg forward. So that means I'm going to go head on the right side of the post here. Okay, so you might be looking block, right? You might be thinking grab your head. I'm just going to block. Block. Block and a good penetrating step helps a lot. Block, penetrating step. Try it here. Block, penetrating step. Try it here. Try to keep your head up when you shoot too. Block. Drive your head in. If I wanted, if I needed to, I just needed to get this post over. It's not going to work. It's very structurally sound. So humans, we'll go over. Block, step. Drop. Never down to both knees. Always lay back. Once again, I tend to practice one side over and over. Block. Kind of just being nice to my knee. And it's kind of a natural doing that over and over and over. There's some fatigue factor to that. Okay, we're going to get down to some groundwork on this. I'm not going to be too concerned about the timer right now. I'm going to be generally working on the basics of guard, some guard sweeps that we can do, guard motions. We're gonna do some recovery, all that good stuff. Maybe get to some side control, and before you know it, be cooling down. So actually, I'm just gonna reset the timer. Help me out. All right, first one, easiest one. I thought I was done with core work today, but you can never get away with core work. So I'm imagining my guard is already open at this point. So you can kind of use a hip swing, you can use a leg swing. But what I want to do is I want to reach up and pass the point and get up to my elbow hand. Elbow hand, last thing, bring your hips up. Full time. Or use your hips. Or use your hips. Almost done. That's a lot of good work. Both feet connected. Both feet connected. Hips up. Both feet connected. Both feet connected. Awesome. All right, on to scissor sweep motion. That's going to help us with a couple other things. So I'm just going to do the basics of the sweep motion first, and then I'll do the extras that come with that. Okay, with the roll and recovery and shield and all that good stuff. So I'll start close, hips up, out to the side, bring my legs in place. But I'll be doing both sides of those. Maybe I'll just do primarily my back side. This. Actually, my left hip is really killing me right now. So, out to the side. So, up. Concentrate on all this good stuff. Goldilocks on the knee, facing down, legs together. One of the different ways that this is taught. Hips up, opposite, some circles like up. Dummy legs down. I was not kind of in the middle, right? Downward is dumping as opposed to thinking that you're going to lift your opponent. Hips up, out to the side. Slightly out to the side. Boom. Hips up, out to the side. Here, go on my good side. Hips up, out to the side. Put my leg low, chopping low, activating my hooks. Hips up, out to the side. You can really do this without posts too, but it's good to feel these contact points. Nice. All right. So we're gonna still go through all those situations. We're gonna do this in 10 seconds. Up, out. So for some reason, I feel like this isn't gonna work. Straighten my body out. Foot blocks. I'm gonna be able to get up here. Skate my leg, right? Roll over my shoulder, and I should get a little bit of an angle on this. Do the same thing on the other side. Hips up, out. Straighten my body out. Bring my foot in. Straighten my body out. Bring my elbow up. Straighten my body up. Bring my leg up. Roll. Should have got an angle on this. This is good for us. Up, out to the side. Block. Maybe I'll think about this one doing the top too. Maybe blocking here. Blocking there. Roll. Up. Out to the side. Leg down. Roll over. Got my angle. Got some moisture. Oh. Do what I gotta do. And that's about done on that. Time the belt. All right, we're gonna do my other recovery. So the drill I've been in my other classes, Tuesday, Thursdays, been talking about pressure defense. This is the thing I was primarily the base primary instructor of what I was shown. This recovery drill here. I'll show it again. I'm not really explaining so much. I'm just showing a bunch. But I can explain as I go. Well, we started from kind of this neutral position. Imagine I'm getting stacked, bad positional arrows. Turn myself to the side, reinforcing, leg over. Switch to the other side, reinforce, leg over, and I can just reset, play the game again. Because I don't want to do this more than twice on a good day, but if you want to practice side to side, all the power to you. You know, eventually I want to get back to setting. Right. Leg, put on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Got my good directional arrows. Just turning windshield wiper, turning windshield wiper. All right, and at this point, I can move myself back. Getting stacked. Block. Block. Over and around the head. It's usually a good thing to do. Over and around the head. Over. going to show probably one that I haven't shown yet on this one. This one got shown to us by Abraham that showed up and beat us all up real good, Abraham Marte. Shout out to him, really good. It's just a solo drill here, okay? I'm going to build practice my forward rolls and my back rolls. I'm going to be here. I'm going to go forward roll, open, both legs down. I'm going to use my pendulum, open, and bring myself back up here. It's kind of hard to do slow. Looks a lot better when you do it fast. And I'm looking away on my shoulder, looking away on my shoulder, Wide motion, wide motion, wide motion to that turtle. Wide motion, roll, wide motion, roll, wide motion, roll, wide motion. Big point on this is I'm keeping my connection to the ground with my feet. Pivot point is my foot. And I'm going to talk about that a lot more later on. All right, what else we got going on here? So lots of different motions to practice. Let's go and work on the side control stuff. Basic escape to guard at this point. Leaving my hip on this space. Escape my arm. Bring my hip and my shoulder up. Escape as much as I need to. Push off the ground. Bring my leg in. Scurry myself to the side. Now I'm square. Let's go side to side. Never want them to have your armpit space. Always have your own armpit space. Reach up, bring my leg in, connection, windshield wiper, bring myself back. Never let them have the space, get my space back, shoulder out, scrape my knee along the mat, ideally, right? As opposed to up in the air. Excuse me, sneeze coming, boom. Move to the side, bring them back in front. Oh man, I'm dusty in here. Bring my leg in, push off the ground, windshield wiper. Bring myself back. Put your space. All right, let's get some escapes to turtle. It's in Bayana. Just means double leg. Same old thing. I'm going to track myself out right now. I got the post in between my arms here, and I want to get it north-south to it. Okay, because right now I'm perpendicular to the post. Reach myself out, get myself to that pivot point here, this corner to that corner, or actually maybe the reverse. No, that should be right. Elbows, knees, bring myself up. Think about further back. Always have our space. Always have our space. I'm escaping out to this side. I wouldn't want to do it this way. I want to do it this direction. Reach out. Connection to the ground. Elbows and knees. Trying to keep the post in between my arms. Step and attack. Everything tight. Everything tight. Reach out. Elbows. Knees. Finish. Knees. Finish. All right, that was a long one. Give me a second. All right, team. Did a lot of work today. I'm going to do some belt stretches. Or actually, before the belt stretches, want to do some wall stretches. That should be close enough. Let's get into the shot here. This is definitely something I like to do after a hard training session. Sorry if I'm not in a perfect centered shot. I'm going to be on my back, allowing my legs to be stretched more by gravity as opposed to trying to strain on this. Try to relax. So we're going to go through some cycles of this. Like I said, there's going to be lots of overlap, different combinations of things, different focus, maybe focusing on a different muscle group for the day. Switching to the center, leg over. I got to start getting creative. Necessity is another intervention. Whatever. Where you can transplant that to my situation. Oh, the same thing. Switching legs. Oh. Really sore. Really good stretch. Generally, like I said, I like to do this at the end of a hard training session of the night, which I miss wholeheartedly. Miss being here till 8:30, 8:40, rolling with people, class start at 6. Everything's going to be way different. It's going to be difficult. Very difficult to get work in just for 1 hour, depending on what you got. Second cycle, moving this over. Switching. I can hear all the noise out there. All right, our problem is belt stretches. So let's get some belt stretches. Got my belt going on here. I think I'm just going to move the camera back to a wide shot here. Place. Last thing is going to get some belt stretches. I need to be able to use this for the upper body real quick too, kind of like the CrossFitters do. Oh, bring this back. Do you have enough rotation? Bring it all the way down. Oh, it's not me. I'll really do it. Bring it up. Keep those straight. I'm just going to kind of go over the head. One time. That's nice. Back over with both. Go over the head. Time. All right, that was a little bit different there. So let's go back. I'm going to put the foot in between the belt. Hand behind my head. Just get a good stretch. Much as I can. Try to keep my legs straight. Kind of hard. Weird position. And switch. That's pretty adequate. And my knees are dirty from all the shots. Okay. Switch off to the side. Switch. Switching legs. Got a couple stretches on this leg. Go this direction. Once again, I'm going hand behind the head, or belt behind the head. This extra leg straight. Bringing that breathing down. Move this off to the side. Oh, last time I feel pretty. Stretch my core out again. in. Exhale out. Exhaling out again. Just gonna move through all these circles, through all these sequences. All right, team. That's all I got for us today. Go back to the drawing board and try to figure out maybe some different formats and get an uke in here and start talking about more concepts and kind of like in my mind like game changing concepts. Kind of had some cliff notes about that depending on how long all this is gonna last. We gotta try to keep funneling material towards you guys as much as possible. I know some of us are just guerrilla training, doing what you gotta do and meeting up with people, and but if you can use the material, very important. But all this solo stuff is very important too. Being able to teach somebody, like I said, being able to bring the next generation of quarantine jiu-jitsu people to the forefront, as it were. All right, team. Once again, like and subscribe, comment, saying look goofy or whatever. If you have a suggestion, whatever the situation is, feel free to email and also text us. And just stay in touch. Hope everybody is alive, happy, healthy. Appreciate everybody. Have a good day anyway.